afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Sunday, June 7th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern. Something interesting is a quote from Nicholas D. Comfort. Contemplation often makes life miserable. We should act more, think less, and stop watching ourselves live. One of the biggest, in this civilization currently, seems the biggest focus for many is money. And instead of looking at money as money, it's simply energy that is generated from creative ideas and actions. It's energy. It's a frequency that is generated from creative ideas and actions. In other words, creating value and building wealth. And in this world that we are leaving, it shows up physically as, coins and paper notes, zillions of electrons holding space in millions of computers. But when it's all said and done, it is all energy. So money itself is not good or bad, unless you say so. Obviously you say so, you create it to be so. It's simply a form of energy. It's just like the warm rays of sunshine above. You can let it burn or bronze your skin, all depending on what your relationship with it is each day. Now, and a lot of people, I don't think, correlate this, but having financial freedom is a choice. It isn't something that is thrown upon somebody. It's unknown that their lives are destined in poverty, and it's a choice. And it has nothing to do with this planet's economy and what it's doing at all. Nothing to do with it. And how many people, or any of us, have been struggling financially, or how much formal education and accreditation we've got behind us. Does it, There are thousands of financially free people on this planet right now who have never attended any college or finished their degree at their university. Our access to financial abundance simply depends on one thing: the vibration that we send out into the world in every moment of every second of our day. And it all boils down to what our intent is, what we send out. And then that trips us up because of the fact that we have the ego mind, we know that, and we have this influence that's constantly speaking to us as of the ego mind. And the ego mind is never satisfied. We all know that. And it continues incessantly sends us thoughts of lack of, worry, stress, and fear. And it's focused, excuse me, it's focused on not having. And it can be very powerful. And it's the vibration that we send out into the world every moment. It is our natural state of being in this body, in this life, and in any life, to have access to all the energy, money, that you could ever possibly need. The perspective on this planet, as we all know, is quite twisted because of the fact that you have to have, how they structure it is that you've got a few at the top that are exorbitantly wealthy, and then you've got the in-between, and then you've got a little bit more, and then you've got the majority who are not at all. And this is a belief mechanism that continually reinforces and continually recreates. It isn't our natural state of being. If it was, we would be comfortable with it. If it was, we would be comfortable with it. If it wasn't, if it's not, we are not comfortable with it. And I think the majority of people are just not comfortable with it. So, we deserve to have as much mental, emotional, spiritual, and material wealth as we desire. It is our natural state of being. All of us, everyone, deserves to have as much mental, emotional, spiritual, and material wealth as we desire. We are not the ones who decides how valuable we are. We can choose to feel rich, abundant, and financially at peace every day if we want to. And then people say, well, how can that be? You know, I'm living under an overpass, or I'm having this, and so on and so forth. How can that be? How can I start doing that every day? It's just by how you feel. It can't be done. If it's done through the mind, the ego mind, then it's superfluous. But when you do it, that desire from the heart mind, and you truly understand that you deserve to have as much mental, emotional, spiritual, and material wealth as you desire. And you know what? You are the one who decides how valuable you are. Nobody else does. Just you. You are the one who decides how valuable you are. And then you can choose to feel rich, abundant, and financially at peace every day if you want to. And it is a state of mind. People say, oh, that's silly. It's not a state of mind. You got to have it in order to really be it. No. You be it before you have it. I'm not talking about the adage of fake it till you make it. It's you be it through the heart mind. And remember that wealth is mental, emotional, spiritual, and material. That's what wealth is. Mental, emotional, spiritual, and material. Now, you can imagine that, try it today. You can choose to feel rich, so choose to feel rich, abundant, and financially at peace every day if you desire to. And it's a state of mind. And this energy eventually manifests, creates into reality itself into what's showing up in your bank account. Period. Now there's a few steps, handful of steps that you can take every day, which will support you in manifesting real abundance and true financial freedom in your life. Stick to these like super glue, and you'll turn all your biggest dreams into a living reality. Okay? Step one would be deeply acknowledge, accept, and embrace your infinite spiritual nature. This is number one, paramount. Strengthening the connection of your infinite spiritual nature begins with a shift in perception. The way you see the world is a reflection of who you think you are. Nobody can tell you to believe that you're a spiritual being, and then you start experiencing yourself as one. You must choose it for yourself. You must be willing to let go of the old way of seeing the world, yourself, and others, and explore life in a whole new light. Instantly, any of us can choose to see life differently. That it is more surreal and alive than stuck and dead. Now imagine that you are open to experiencing the feeling of absolute abundance right now. Just imagine that you are open to experiencing the feeling of absolute abundance right now. Imagine what it's like to have an open heart and mind, open heart, open mind, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's easier said than done for some of us. Now, this choice is what causes your poverty armor to melt away. Choosing to be open, receptive, and connected to your infinite spiritual nature will remove any protective, fearful shielding around your heart that is actually causing you to remain feeling poor and powerless. And that's what we do. Doesn't that sound silly? We put this armor around us and around our heart that literally protects us from having an open heart and an open mind towards absolute abundance, right in the now. Now, when we're open and receptive, what does that mean? Well, it really means that you have no attachments and you have no expectations and you're just going with the flow. That means that your heart is open. Your mind is open 24/7. But, actually, when you have this shielding, protective, fearful shielding around your heart, it's actually causing you to remain feeling poor and powerless. Know this shield has served its purpose. Thank it for all its protection, and then imagine throwing it into a big fire. Imagine a big bonfire. Some of you have been and had bonfire, and you're sitting there in front of this bonfire. You're sitting close enough, it's warm, it's not baking you. And this bonfire has purposely been manifested, created into reality, so that you can start eliminating things and watch them go up in smoke. This is your fearful shielding around your heart, causing you to remain feeling poor and powerless. But understand that it served its purpose, thank it for all its protection, and then imagine throwing it into a big fire. Now, as you imagine releasing it into a fire, again, breathe deeply, let go of the fear of being poor, and physically open your arms wide to the universe and invite in the feeling of trusting the great abundance. This feeling lives in your core of your soul. All of us. We simply need to relax into it. Isn't it amazing how many of us fight the fact of relaxing into the feeling of trusting the great abundance that each and every one of us are? It's like an all-out battle against ourselves. Imagine all the riches and wealth you want in life are pouring into your heart with each in-breath. Feel the abundance flowing in. You are provided for in every way you can imagine. Feel this trust expanding and deepening inside you. Take one step further and imagine that everything in the entire universe is pouring into your heart. Welcome all the stars, planets, the earth, or Arya, and all its people into your heart. Feel how truly big and abundant life is. Imagine everything in the universe is inside you now, in this very moment, in the now. The soul of your heart is big enough to welcome it all. And then step 2, feel grateful for the abundance that you already have. I don't care if all you have is a penny. Feel the deep gratitude for that abundance. Look how abundance has already enlightened your life. There is an abundance of people on the planet to create things for you, grow food for you, and supply water to drink. Let in the joy, the happiness, and the pleasure you can take. Feel there are infinite divine opportunities coming your way. Open your mind and your heart to freedom, laughter, and lightness. These are the qualities that support having even more gratitude. The more that you enjoy, the deeper the gratitude becomes. Unfortunately, a lot of people, the more they enjoy, the less gratitude they have. When you relax into your life, you can feel a deeper state of appreciation. And this feeling attracts more abundance. Then welcome the feeling that you are an infinite soul loved by this amazing universe. Feel how you have already been literally lifted and bathed in the universe itself. And understand that this way you'll always continue to be enlightened, flooded and saturated with deep eternal love and gratitude by the abundance of the universe. You may have partially closed the door to feeling this gratitude. A lot of us have. In the past, due to things not working out on how we thought they should, expectations. This is what causes us to literally block our abundance and our gratitude. This is old conditioning and scarcity thinking. Old, dank. Consciously let it go and open the door to what is here now. The abundant universe is here now, gifting you with new opportunities every single day to manifest everything your heart desires. Step 3, reprogram your body, mind for financial success, for worldly success. The words you say to yourself every day are the most powerful manifesting, creating into reality vehicles. Each message that you think internally and say externally carries a certain vibrational energy that programs the cells in your body. And the words you use actually create chemicals in your brain that bring you experiences of inner peace, love, abundance, or struggle. If you are in some constant financial struggle in your lives and you'd like to program yourself for material success, start by using affirmations daily. Tell the universe, proclaim it. I am a truly loved, abundant being. Say it 100 times a day till it becomes automatic, until you feel that it has penetrated deeply into every cell in your body. Always state things in the positive, affirming what you want as if it is already here now. Say to yourself, I always attract all the abundance, love, and joy that I need. I always attract, eternally, perpetually, all the abundance, love, and joy that I need. I am a powerful being who manifests any amount of money I desire. Now notice how you feel inside just thinking these thoughts. You can also use many other affirmations. Now the next step, take massive inspired action every single day. We understand that like attracts like. So I'm going to tell you, if you're miserable and you're constantly worried, stressing, and fearing about whatever it is, you're going to attract every single time more of the same. And I get people that say, oh, I know that. Well, then if you know it, why don't you practice this? If you truly feel like $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion every day of your life, eventually you'll end up creating it into reality, into your bank accounts. And this is a universal law. It applies to how you hold your emotional and mental state of being. If you're scattered, worried, stressed, fearful, anxiety-filled, guess what? You're going to continually bring that in to your life. And if you choose as well as how you're taking physical action in the world, are you acting from fear or freedom? Ask yourself that. Are you acting from fear or freedom? Where is your action coming from? Are the actions you take send out energetic frequency into the world? So these actions, whatever they are you're taking, send energetic frequency into the world. Now your heart holds a certain frequency, and the movement of your physical body shifts the molecules all around you. This is the actual physical science of creating into reality or manifesting. Now, if you only take actions in the world based in feelings of trust, love, inspiration, and joy, excuse me, the energetic waves you'll generate will cause a plethora of positive reactions in your life. And remember, through the heart mind, not the ego mind, how you are physically moving in this world, where your actions are coming from, is directly linked to the types of things you manifest or don't manifest, create into reality, into your life. And when you take actions from an inspired, expanded heart, remember, continually expanding and continually intensifying, you send out a positive, unstoppable energy, which magnetizes even more positive events and inspiring experiences into your future. It's only when we get in our own way that we stop this abundant flow from the universe. Now, the shift to take only authentic, inspired actions in life must come from an open, courageous, and sensitive heart. This is a heart that feels into the nature of life and respects life in all shapes and forms. Take a minute, a moment, and tune into your heart. Listen and feel it. Find out what it is really excited and inspired to do. What makes your heart sing even if you never got paid to do it? What is that one action, that true joy you can do today that will start building an unstoppable joy inside each and every one of you and expand that feeling that you truly love your life? That you truly love your life. Where you can authentically say, I truly love my life. I love my life. And just saying that, you can feel the shift. It's powerful. It is absolutely shifting frequency and energy. Do one thing that really inspires you today. Doesn't matter if it's small, average, or huge. It may be small. And then add on another one after you're done. And continue doing only actions that make your heart expand with joy. Never ever take action out of a should, need, have, to, or fear. Never take action out of a should, need, have to, or fear. And follow this formula, and you will soon see an inspired momentum of energy take over you, which will catapult you forward into the financial abundance that you've been seeking probably most of your life. Let go of attachment to the outcome of your actions. Attachment is a killer. Let go of attachment to the outcome of your actions. The golden secret to creating into reality financial success is gently holding your attention on the feeling of receiving financial abundance while at the same time not demanding it shows up. Understand that. That's very important. The golden secret to creating into reality or manifesting financial success is gently holding your attention on the feeling of receiving financial abundance while at the same time not demanding it shows up. How many people demand, I've got to have it now. What am I going to do? I've got to have it. You can do this only when you can find inner peace with where you are at and what you've got. And the idea of needing financial abundance means that it's not available here and now and implies a big disconnection with this all-pervasive universe. Engaging in inspired actions from a place of non-attachment creates a huge momentum of magnetic creating into reality, manifesting energy all around you. We literally become a manifesting magnet, a creating into reality for what you want when we are not attached to the outcome, expectations, attachments, and living our life on purpose. We feel free inside, deeply alive, and appreciative for just being here now. We have the deep trusting sensation that it is going to happen no matter. We know it's going to happen. We don't expect it. We don't attach to it. We already know it's going to happen, no matter. And by doing things just for the sake of doing them, we open up the gates of joy, love, and creativity. And the exquisite realm of possibly thinking occurs naturally. Possibility thinking occurs naturally as we remain open, trusting whatever the universe brings our way. You go with the flow. And in this open yet grounded state, you can quickly find yourself miraculously materializing any amount of financial abundance you desire. Now, it sounds outrageous to some people, yet it can happen even faster than you can believe. With enough trust and belief in the positive connection with the universe, you can manifest, create into reality any dream within the next 48 hours. And when you take actions from an inspired place and are detached from any outcome, you allow the universe to completely and utterly support your manifestation. You're creating into reality. You stop hoping that your inspired actions create future outcomes and are truly enjoy your life here now. And this makes you into an absolute juggernaut, creating into reality, manifesting magnet. Detachment enables you to be fully open and receptive, which in turn attracts new opportunities and people to you. So just have fun taking inspired actions. See what amazing surprises the universe will send your way. And it's very true. Each of us, when we drop attachments, when we drop expectations, when we embrace our heart minds, and we go with the flow, you're not expecting, you're not attached to an outcome, you just let it go. Because the confidence through the heart mind you carry with you begins to expand and intensify. It turns you into a super conductive magnet. And it enables you to be fully open and receptive, which in turn attracts new opportunities and people to you. just have fun taking inspired actions and see what amazing surprises this universe will send your way. It's absolutely phenomenal. This meditation, as I truly love my life. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we choose to do is to relax our bodies. It's so important that we understand that relaxing the body naturally is absolutely wonderful. And it allows things to flow in our natural state of being, instead of obstructing, like so many things that we do in this life, and obstruct so many things that try to come to us. So we drop the shoulders, we breathe easily in through the nose and out through the mouth. We literally let go. Remember, how do you visualize a total relaxation of your body? Let go of your expectations. Let go of your attachments. Let go of the ego mind. Let go of the worry. Let go of the stress. Let go of the lack of. And be in the deepest, deepest, deepest of eternal gratitude every single second. And live the abundance and the wealth and the prosperity that you already are. So many of us put the cart before the horse. The cart can't pull the horse. And the horse is basically, before anything, is you embracing you and opening up to the many, many opportunities that the universe sends your way. So you're in a hammock. Hammock's in between two trees. It's a light summer breeze, just right. You're just lying there. I'm sure you've been there some way, shape, or form in this life. At least once. And your eyes are closed. You see the shadows of the leaves fluttering on your eyes, on your eyelids, as the sun illuminates the trees. You hear some sounds off on the distance, not disturbing at all. They seem quite far away, but you can barely hear them. Dog barking, you can smell scents in the air, barbecue, whatever. You hear children playing, and you don't move, and you can focus on your breathing, and you're at total ease in your being, and you have no ego mind, and you have no chatter and noise of these incessant thoughts that continually bombard you, and you're at complete peace, deep, eternal, and you're embracing the heart-mind, and you're just flowing, and you have let go of your expectations and your attachments, and you have all the confidence through the heart-mind that everything is yours. And you're in complete bliss and joy. You don't care to move. You aren't thinking. You've left the mind alone. You are completely in bliss. This relaxes the body. We also want to move into the now, because the now is all we really have. We don't have the past. We've experienced the past. Good, bad, and indifferent times. All gone. We took what we needed and we moved on. We're in the now. We aren't in the future because it hasn't been created yet. The only way we create our future is in the moment, in the now. The heartbeat, the space between the heartbeat. Only in the moment to moment, celebrating every single moment. Being in deep gratitude every single moment. Without attachment, without expectations, and the true embrace of the heart-mind and the confidence that it is there. already experienced. We relive them. And the danger of that is that a lot of us will take that past into the future that doesn't exist, and we will create the future out of that past, and we will relive the past and that future. It's not really a fun thing. That's why so many people say, I feel like I've been running in circles my whole life. Only the now. And then we want to breathe. We want to breath in through the nose. Easy breath. Easy breath. Breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. Now picture this as you breath in and you focus on your breathing. The breath stills the mind, the ego mind, and the subconscious mind. And as we breath in, we look to the wheels of light. And what are the wheels of light? Our chakras. So we start visualize this. It's very powerful. We begin as we pull the breath in, divine positive energy. We start to bring it up through the root chakra, the Muladhara, the I am, the red wheel of light. And then we begin to move it up to the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the I feel. And then we move it to the yellow chakra, the yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the I do. And we move it into the green wheel of light, the heart chakra, I love. And then it continues to move through the throat chakra, the Vishuddha, beautiful blue light wheel, I talk. And then we bring it through the third eye chakra, the Ajna, I see, beautiful wheel of light of violet. And then we bring it to the crown chakra, I understand, beautiful wheel of light of purple. And as we do all this through the center of the body, we bring it up to the back of the head. As we do that, we hold it briefly. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that brief moment, we literally compress it and condense it into pure liquid energy frequency. And we release it over the pineal gland. Now the pineal gland is small right now. It is the size of a prune or a rosebud. But as we release this pure, divine, positive, liquid frequency energy onto the pineal gland, it begins to wake. And each time we do this breathing through the wheels of light, through our chakras, the center of our body, the pineal gland becomes more alive, vibrant, expanding. It's like a rose in full bloom, only the petals are eternal. And as we do this, the pineal gland opens up. It is our gateway to all the particles of existence. It is the gateway to pure consciousness. It is the gateway to everything. So it's very important to us while we're in this body that it is fully functioning. So we do this. You can do it during the day or now in this meditation. This is the visualization of the travel of the divine positive energy through the center of all the wheels of light of your chakras to expand the pineal gland into full action. Now obviously we breath out and we have the ego mind. We give the ego mind a big hug and a kiss, and we say, ego mind, you're not in charge here. I am, so please take a seat. This is absolutely presented to the ego mind through your heart line of deep eternal love. You have no expectations or attachments, and you go with the flow. Now we're all one. We are with the heart-mind. We are with the body. And we are with the God, the pure consciousness. And we've merged. We are the heaven, the nirvana, the paradise. Picture that. Your own kingdom. You are your own kingdom. We have others with us, and we also are consciously aware that we are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest, deepest, eternal gratitude. We have two other groups with us right now without calling. We have the archangels, cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. There's trillions of them. They vibrate in a different frequency than we do. This is why we don't see them with our current physical abilities like we see each other. There's many of them. They've been helping us from the beginning as we have helped them from the beginning. They are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. As many as 70, 80, 90,000 can surround us at any one time. The reason is because they take up much less space than we do, but they are able to fill that space with so much more of them. We have the ascended masters who are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. Now, they have ascended out of body and they hold God form, pure consciousness. We have ascended into body to experience physical form. They help us and we help them. We're all interacting constantly, and we're all gaining knowledge from each other always. All of us, all three groups. Our purpose here is in gathering of the highest high frequencies, the deepest eternal love and gratitude from everywhere. So what we do is we call out to all the light energy beings that are in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever began, ever, forever, and beyond. And these light energy beings are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. And they assemble, they come from every direction in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills our universe. They come in the trillions. So they join us. We also call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. All of these civilizations, many, many, many of them, and only those who are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. And they come in the billions. We call upon all of the galactics, off-worlders, many, many, many of them. There's over 1,000 civilizations, species, travel through this quadrant of the galaxy and the solar system. We're only familiar with a fraction of them. Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Sirians, Zeta Reticuli, Feline, Golden Pyramid, Avian, Saturnians, Jupiterians, it goes on and on and on. They've been with us since the beginning. They've been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment and our ascension, and freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they are all consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude. And they're in the billions, and they are with us. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this forming of the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya. And this now, in this meditation, this forming a circle of light. They must be consciously aware that they are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude to be with us in this meditation, and this now, in this forming the circle of light. Now, they come in the trillions, shapes, colors, size, forms, configurations, of which many we've never seen before. And just to name a few, the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarves, the trolls, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. Many, many, many more. And they are with us. And all of us, arm in arm, hand in hand, all of our gods together, form the circle of light. We are all in full compassion, non-judgment, non-negativity, non-ego, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And we all are of the highest, of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and all of us are the one, and all of us are the love, and all of us are the God, the pure consciousness. And we are all assembled here now. And as our circle of light expands at the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia Arya, we begin to levitate. This circle of light would take 1 billion of the suns in this solar system to compare to its brightness. And it floods everything. And it grays out the darkness of space. So we continue to elevate and we move up. And as we move up, we find ourselves in a beautiful gossamer field everywhere. And we have trillions of colors, vibrant colors, none that we've seen here on Earth. And they're reflecting and glittering. And we have the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds us that we are the power of healing. We have the violet blue purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is the column that reminds us of our phenomenal power, our strength, and our resolve. We have the white fire. This is our armor. This is a very, very, very high frequency of the highest of highest highs of deep eternal love and gratitude. Nothing can penetrate it. Nothing of low frequency can come near it. But if you choose, if any of us choose, to lower our frequencies into lower survival matter frequencies, dark deep enough, or lower dark matter frequencies, our armor will deplete and allow these frequencies to come in. Now we have the purple transmuting flame. In the event that we do this to ourselves, we can bring in the purple transmuting flame, And we can immediately transmute all of these lower dark matter frequencies or survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance. And then we can take those and send them back to pure consciousness, and they will be no more. We also have the violet ray. This is a column that reminds us that we can bring in the violet ray right after the purple transmuting flame, and we can purify, cleanse, and harmonize the area where they were, and balance our frequency once again into the highest of the highest highs of deep eternal love and deep eternal gratitude. And by doing this, we reinstate our white fire armor. We also have the golden white pink light of source creation, of pure consciousness, of Mother, Father, God, the feminine, masculine, of Prime Source Creator God, all family, all pure consciousness. And this reminds us that we are of the highest of the highest highest, deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and the highest of the highest highest, deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. Now, we continue to levitate, and those of us who are carrying physical form step outside the body, and we effortlessly float above the body. And as we do this, we look and we see this massive column. We created this column. It's larger than the solar system. We designed it a certain way. It is opaque, and it has trillions of reflective rainbow color. Nothing like that here on Earth. It is absolutely brilliant. Trillions of these colors merging and blending, shimmering. And at the top of the column, we have a golden ocean. And we designed it so the golden ocean can perpetually, eternally flow 360 degrees all the way down, flooding everything nonstop, 24/7. Now, we're all drops of the golden ocean, and each of us hold the essence of that ocean. And the ocean is of the deepest eternal love and the deepest of eternal gratitude. It is nirvana, it's bliss, it's joy, it's gentleness, it's kindness, it's generosity, it's humbleness, it's peace, it's tranquility, it's benevolence, and it's flooding everything in this solar system. Over 100 planets flowing. This planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, is literally being flooded inside and out, above and below, everywhere, with the essence of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever, of the highest divine positive energy. Now we look over a little bit from the column, and we see this massive meditative sphere. Now this sphere sets center circle. We created this sphere well over 2 years ago. It houses all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Well over 800 meditations in perpetual motion. And we add to it every single day. Throughout the universes, we come together every single day. And this is why that this sphere can be seen, heard, and felt, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify. And it continues to expand of the highest of the deepest eternal love and gratitude, flooding everything. How can we not be the love? How can we not be the paradise? With all of this that we've created, from which we are, flooding everything, lifting everything into pure consciousness. This planet Earth, Gaia, original name Arya, is being flooded with the deepest, deepest, deepest of eternal love and the deepest, deepest, deepest of eternal gratitude at the highest of the highest high of all frequencies. Each and every one of our brothers and sisters, everyone. How can we not truly love our lives and embrace prosperity, abundance, bliss, humbleness, gentleness, kindness, generosity, tranquility, benevolence. And we have no expectations, and we have no attachments. And we embrace through the heart-mind of the deep eternal love and gratitude that we are. And at this point, we can absolutely create into reality and manifest anything we desire. Anything. How can we all not truly love our lives? How can we? We can't. Because each and every one of us truly love our lives. In this now, in this very moment, we truly love our lives. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. easy. Easy in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move slowly. Experience the love that you are and the love that you truly love your life. You have no expectations, you have no attachments, you just go with the flow. You are one with the universe, you are one with the God within you and the pure consciousness. You are gentle with yourself, loving, kind, generous, forgiving. Humble. Move through this day in the moment to moment. And understand, in order to attract wealth, you are the wealth. So open it up to the universe so you can receive it. We'll be back here June 8th, Monday, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation calls.